Feeling like today might be the day, guys. Feeling like it's here. It is 12 o'clock and I've been feeling little contractions all day since like 3 in the morning. Talking.
I'm sorry. Scoop?
I don't know where that is. It must be out there.
Oh.
Since like 3 something in the morning, I woke up. Called my mom because she goes to work at like 3 in the morning. Feeling pretty good though. Like I'm actually feeling pretty good. Like the contractions do hurt, but it's not to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't handle this. But like, I gotta show you my phone. I downloaded an app and I timed the contractions. They're like 6 minutes and 39 seconds apart, all of them, and they last not a full minute, but like around 40 seconds, 45 seconds, 50 seconds, like right around a minute. And then it popped up, it was like, it's time to get ready to go. You might want to take a shower and go, especially if this is not like your first kid. Or if you're far, which I'm both. I am kind of far away from the hospital and this is the 3rd baby. So, oh my goodness, guys. I do not want to put anything on. I was just walking around and I ended up going to the bathroom twice. It was like, just like pressure. I was just like, okay, so maybe this is not contractions. Maybe this is just me having to use the bathroom. Oh, here's a contraction now. Over, and that's how I've been dealing with it, just breathing, like deep breathing through it, and I've been fine. Like I said, it is painful, but it's like I still got things I need to do. Like I just took a shower that made me feel really good, and when I got out, I started doing Nolan's hair, so I took his hair out. I gotta do it. I can't leave him like this. He's looking rough. I can't leave him like this. I remember when I was pregnant with Summer and it was like time to go, I was having contractions. I was like, I can't leave like this. I have to clean the house a little bit better. I have to make Nolan's lunch for the next day, pack him a bag, make sure everything's ready. And so I'm just doing the same thing this time, but it is January. I'm sorry, it is not. It is February 1st, 12:09. And the due date is actually February 5th. I'm so tired. I haven't been to sleep. I have not been to sleep since 3 a.m. But before that, I was waking up back to back, just feeling like a tightness in my stomach, but just being like, it's nothing, because I feel like that often anyway. And so I would just try to go back to sleep, but I would wake up so quickly after. I'm like, wait, is this something? Let me just get up. So I walked around. I was like, oh, yeah, this is contractions. And then I ended up using the bathroom. I sat down, trying to breathe through it, use the bathroom again. I was like, okay, maybe this means I won't use the bathroom when I'm pushing the baby out, but I probably still will. We'll see. And I'm trying not to eat. I haven't eaten anything, but first of all, our refrigerator broke the other day, so I can't eat anything anyway. We need to go get something, but I just want to eat light, you know what I mean? Something light, but I haven't eaten anything and it's 12. I've had tons of water though. So that's just an update, and I'm about to go finish Nolan's hair, so.
all love you, baby. But we're just gonna do one thing first. Is it shorts weather where we're going? Jeez, I hope not. My body isn't sweating ready yet. Whatever. Where's Griffin?
Is it?
Have a second, I'm just thinking about it. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. You have to be strong, honey, because what we have is unbreakable.
Okay, come on.
The thing is, everyone's looking. Okay, I got a call on this. Just let them play it out. Get it over with. Okay, you two lovebirds. Your champagne.
Okay, Summer, what do you want to say to the baby?
Baby, I love you, and we're going to give you the best present ever.
Are you ready for the baby to come home?
Yes, and I love babies and boys.
Is it gonna be a baby girl or a baby boy?
Well, it's going to be a boy. I hope that it's going to be a girl. There's no hope, so it's going to be a boy.
Okay. What do you have to say to the baby?
It's going to be a boy. I have a gut of it. I have a strong gut.
What do you want to say to the baby?
Oh, I hope you have a great day when you come out. And I wonder what it's gonna look like.
I know.
It's a
Wow,
mystery.
Baby, we don't know if you're a boy or girl. I kind of feel like you're gonna be a boy, but if you're a girl, of course I'm gonna be happy. We're ready for you to come.
Your wife.
I'm in pain right now. We're ready for you. We
Big
love
belly.
you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace and love, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this summer's hard, right?
Mhm.
So we love you.
I love you, baby. I'll have a lonely.
We headed in. Look at the car seat. Threw the bad boy in there. Contractions are 4 minutes and some change apart. So, girl, after this point, things got really intense. The pain was out of control. So I wasn't really filming, but I do have pictures to show you guys, so don't fret. They are kind of graphic. So when we were in the car, we were on the way there, boom, it started snowing. I was like, what the heck? This is just perfect, right? Like the day I'm trying to go deliver, we're gonna get caught in a snowstorm. But we didn't get caught, but it did get more intense. You have to wait, Summer. But it did get more intense as we reached the hospital, because the hospital is more like toward like the northern part of Maryland. So we were going northern, so it was getting colder and colder and colder. And anyway, we made it. And so when I got there, they were like really sweet. They were really good. Like, I was a little nervous because I had a bad experience with Summer. It was just not pleasant, you know what I mean? Just the aura was unpleasant. The nurses were unpleasant, you know? So it was just like a relief to get here and just have them be so sweet and so kind. They knew I did not want an epidural. So they were just like, okay, great, that's so good. They made me feel good. Like, they were like my hype people. They were telling me, like, they were like, do you want to walk around? Do you want to bounce on the ball? Like, they were giving me all these different types of suggestions, which were just, they were just so accommodating, and it just felt so good to have all these options, you know, when I never had those before. Nobody ever asked me that before. With the epidural, you really can't do that, but I did have Summer Natural, and they didn't offer me any of those things. So so the best thing for me was just to walk around. It just felt better. Just, I don't know, it just felt better. I didn't want to bounce. I didn't want to do none of that. I just wanted to walk around. Oh yeah, so it was getting closer. Everything was hurting. I was just like, I just want to push. When can I push? She's like, you have to be a little bit more dilated. So she was just like, well, do you want me to like break your water? I was like, yeah, because I was tired. Can you hear the baby? I was tired. And so she broke my water, and I felt it break. It was just like a big relief. I felt like I deflated a tiny bit. And she was like, oh, you're 10 centimeters. Yeah, we can start this thing. So after that, she had me like lean on my side with my leg up and like try to push, and I was like, oh, I don't like this, I do not like that. And so she was like, okay, why don't you stand up and lean on Jerome, put your arms on his shoulders and kind of like lean in on him, and you guys can squat together. And so I was like, okay, let's try that. And I hated it. I did not like that. So she was just like, okay, try the bar. And I have a picture of that. And I was like, okay, I'll try the bar. So I laid down on the bed and was holding onto it, and that was okay. But then she was just like, push, it's time to push. So I started pushing, and I was like, ugh, I didn't like it. So I ended up just putting my feet on the bar and just kind of pushing on my thighs. That's just what I did. It was natural and it worked for me because I pushed like 4 times and the baby was here, but in between that. So she told me to push. I was just like, oh, I can't do it. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Jarrell was just like, come on, you got this. I can see the baby's head. I was like, fuck. And she's like, okay, all right, you got this. But I was honestly, besides that loud fuck, besides that, I was so calm. I was crazy calm. I'd never been this calm before. I think it was because I was like researching very lightly, nothing crazy, very subtly researching hypnobirthing. And so I was just really just breathing and just letting it kind of just happen, just letting it happen. Because when I first pushed, I think my body wasn't really ready, because my body kind of just pushed, kind of just let me know when it was ready. It kind of pushed for me a little bit. It was crazy. So I was pushing, and I was just like, okay, we've reached the burn. I said, okay, we've reached the burn. I said it just like that. And they was like, okay. So then the nurse like scattered to go get a couple more things to make sure she was ready, because like once you hit that burn, it's like you're ready. And that's when my body started really pushing it out. So started pushing the baby. I pushed like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 more times. And then Jarrell was like, he said, I peed on everybody. He said, you peed on everyone. I mean, you peed on everyone. So I peed, and yes, I did poop. I pooped a lot. I couldn't believe it. Like, I even saw it. Like, before with Summer Nolan, I did do it, but I never saw it. Like, I saw it, and I was just like, fuck, like, I'm so sorry. Like, you guys have to see this. Like, I'm so sorry. I think I got a little bit on the baby. I felt horrible about that. So anyway, so I pushed, like I said, maybe like 2, maybe like 3 times probably. And boom, the baby was here. And I was like, oh my God. They was like, it's a boy. I was like, oh my gosh. And I know Jarrell was so happy. So I held him, and I was just looking at him, and I was just like, wow. Like, I freaking did this again. And he was breathing funny. I was like, excuse me, he's breathing weird. Like, he's making like a gurgling sound. And she was like, oh. And she went and got like the nose thing, you know, the suction thing, and she put it in his mouth. And she like, you know, did her thing. And then like, it was like a lot of liquid kind of that came out. I was like, wow. And then so I was just holding him, and I was just so happy, and he was crying, and I was like, it's okay. And like, he kind of like calmed down a little bit, and his eyes and whole face was blue purple. You'll see that in the pictures. His eyes were swollen, his face was swollen. He had like popped blood vessels on his face, and I'm like, I guess he was too big for me. Like, coming out of the canal, it got tight, I guess. It was just it was a roller coaster for him in there, I guess. But I don't know. I'm happy it's a boy. Every time I had a dream, it was always a boy. I never had a dream it was a girl. I was hoping for a girl, but every time I had a dream, it was a boy. And like, every time somebody would look at the pictures, like the ultrasound or sonogram, whatever one it was, they would be like, oh, that's a boy. When I had like the 4D one, they was like, that's a boy. And I was like, if it's a girl, she's gonna be really mad at you guys, because I'm gonna tell her what you said. I'm gonna tell her what you said. So I don't know, it was just awesome. And it was nice because they did the things that I wanted them to do without me asking them to do it. You know what I mean? Like, they asked me what I wanted to do. Did I want to walk around? Did I want to be on the ball? Did I want to do so and so? And then they asked me they kept him on my placenta for a good amount of time, and I was so happy about that. I wanted that, but I forgot to say it because I was so drained. Like, they would ask me questions and I was just like this, like I was like, I don't know, like whispering. I didn't have the strength to like project myself. Jarrell was just answering the questions for me. I was like, thank God you're here, because woo. This is baby Case. His name is Case Weston Gerald Coles. Look at him. He had some bruising on his face, like right there, around, and then all up there. But now it seems like it's going away. It's the next day, so he's not quite 24 hours old yet. He will be at 4:58. He was born 21 February 1st at 4:58, and right now it is the 2nd at 11:15. I am so hungry. I had some breakfast, but I mean, you know how it goes in the hospital. It wasn't bad. Like, so I had like an omelet, a ham and cheese omelet with turkey sausage. That was horrible. I gave it a chance. It was horrible. And I had oatmeal. Sorry. It was super runny. And then they gave me one butter with it. What am I supposed to do with a whole thing of oatmeal with one little baby butter? And then I had apple juice. I've been killing the apple juice. They gave me water. I've been killing the water. It's just so weird. And I remember this with Summer. Every time I breastfeed, I get this crazy, overwhelming feeling of thirst, and not like for juice. It's for water. Like, I need to drink water so bad. It's getting upset. It's okay. Is his face? Wow. 3.
Trey, though.
Right.